On today's episode of the Freelance Marketing Ninja Show, we're going to get back to the basics. That's right. And let's time. Oh, I got to figure out something else to do here. I'm going to hang on. Let's try it next time. But let's get started. Welcome to the Freelance Marketing Ninja Show. I'm your host, Eric Stephenson, coming at you live from Salt Lake City. This is episode number 39. This has been 39 days in a row going, and we're just going to keep going on. And as I discovered, it doesn't take me long to have a brain fart. I already had a brain fart 30 seconds in before the intro, and I even knew what I was going to say. I even knew exactly what I was going to say, and I had a brain fart. So, just goes to show when you're live, you can't hide anything. You can't hide any of the mistakes. And this is proof that I'm a real person. So, hope we got a great show for you today. This is all about getting back to the basics. And reason I wanted to cover this topic is that I covered this topic on the first edition, the first episode of the Freelance Marketing Ninja Show, and most people haven't watched back that far. I think for you to even find the first episode, you probably have to go find it, dig it out of YouTube somewhere. so, and you might be watching this and you may not even really know what freelance marketing is or what affiliate marketing is. And we wanted to get back to the basics. But before I get there, we're going to start with the beginner tip of the day. This is the beginner tip of the day. This is especially for you if you're brand new and you're overwhelmed. You don't know where to turn because you've got so much to learn and you feel like you have so little time. Well, first of all, you have all the time in the world. That's a self-imposed limitation if you feel like you've got to learn it right away. But if you might actually have a lot to learn. That's fair. That's fair to say. So, today's beginner tip of the day is focus on the fundamentals. Master the fundamentals. And if you don't know what to do, you feel overwhelmed, go back to the fundamentals. Michael Jordan, arguably the best basketball player in the world, and inarguably one of the best basketball players ever, right? Did two things really, really well. He was a master of the mind game, right? The mental game. And he was a absolute master of the fundamentals, right? And if you want to get more into that, there is an excellent book by his former trainer. His name is Tim Grover. The book is called Relentless. I highly recommend it just to see really kind of inside the mind of a champion. What does it take to really, really win, right? So I do recommend that book. I enjoyed it very much. It's been a bit. It's been about a year or so since I've listened to that audiobook. So go check it out. Anyways, now that we got the beginner tip out of the way, that segues really nicely because what we are talking about is the basics. We're talking about the fundamentals of affiliate marketing, what it is, and let's just share my screen. Let me share my screen. We'll get right into it. All right. So what is it? As affiliate marketers, what are we actually doing? What is affiliate marketing? In its most simple form, we find audiences of people. Audiences are just people, a group of people that have similar interests, similar needs, similar problems that they'd like solved, right? And then we find offers. We find offers that already exist in the marketplace, and these could be products. They could be physical products. They could be information products. They could be programs like a coaching program. They could be all kinds of all kinds of things. But we find offers that are already proven. We don't, as affiliate marketers, we don't want to go try to prove a new offer. We want to go find offers that are already proven so that we know when we send them customers that those customers are likely to buy, right? So all we do really is we find that offer and we put it in front of our audience. And when people from our audience that we have directed to the offer buy, we earn commissions. Those commissions can be extremely lucrative depending on what the offer is, right? Some offers may pay you 100% commission just for referring the customer, because there's usually more sales on the back end that company's trying to make that you may or may not get a piece of, right? Um, I highly recommend finding an offer where there is a back end. There's additional opportunities for that company to sell the customer you referred more stuff that you can get a piece of, because that what that does is that increases your average value per customer, right? But that's all we're doing, right? We are finding an audience. We're finding a targeted group of people and putting their eyes on offers that we think will help them solve their problems. In most simple form, that's what this is, right? Well, where might we go find an audience? Well, to quote Russell Brunson, the creator of ClickFunnels, he's got a lot of books. I think from Traffic Secrets, though, is where he says, figure out where they're hanging out and congregating, and then go mingle with them. But when you're doing this online, because usually we're doing affiliate marketing online, we're not doing it in the physical world as much, even though I imagine you could. You want to figure out where your audience is hanging out online and get in front of them. One way you can do that is you can use big data from big social media companies or big tech companies like Facebook and Google. Have really a good idea of what these audiences look like based off of people's interests. You can even get really hyper specific, especially with Facebook and some of the other social media sites. And you can use paid advertising. It's probably the fastest way to get in front of them, because you're not as reliant on your content being swept up in some algorithm that you may or may not understand if you're trying to do it organically. But you can also build your own audiences organically, right? Just by putting out content, by networking with people online, by joining Facebook groups, which is really more of a you know, number one thing where they might be hanging out. Um, these are like the three big ways you can do that. There's probably 100 different ways to drive traffic on the internet. Some of them work a lot better than others, but these are kind of the three major themes that I've seen. Where might we find an offer, right? Well, an easy place is Google. So you can Google pretty much anything affiliate offer, or uh, and what you'll come up with is you usually come up with several articles that'll say the top 20 barbecue affiliate offers in the USA, right? So you can Google, and some of those offers, you as when you're brand new, you may be able to promote. Others may require you to be a little more seasoned, but Google is a great place to start. You can also go to affiliate networks. So affiliate networks are companies like clickbank.com. There's a lot more affiliate networks than ClickBank, but they're probably the most well-known one to beginners. And usually an affiliate network will have hundreds, if not thousands, of offers that you can scroll through You find a niche that you want to focus on, whether it's making money online or whether it's gardening or woodworking or relationships or diet or fitness. There's all kinds of these offers out there. You can go to these affiliate networks, sign up, and start promoting those offers right away. There's also a lot of private offers out there that you might find. Actually, my primary offer is a private offer. You can't really just go find it off of Google. You can't just sign up for it from an affiliate network. But it's a private offer, so you need to do something else in order to sign up for those, and those can be really great as well. So what's this that we hear about autopilot? If you're on my email list, if you've ever seen any of my ads, you've probably heard me talking about how this whole system works on autopilot, and I can earn commissions in my sleep or while I'm eating or while I'm out to dinner with my friends. And this is really the simple system that we build. So if you're using paid advertising, that's an ad, or if you're using maybe even a piece of content, or you're using yourself as an ad. So you're driving traffic to what's called a funnel. And a funnel is just a web page or series of web pages that provide a customer experience. Usually, the first page in a funnel might be what's called an opt in page. That's where somebody can provide their email address in exchange for some useful information that helps them get one step closer to solving their problem. So a funnel could be just that one page, and then you send them over to the offer after you've received that email address, so that you have autoresponder software. Let's get that out of the way. Autoresponder software that will email and follow up with the people and redirect them back to the offer. One of the reasons that we set it up this way, quite frankly, is just most people won't buy something the first time they see it. So the first time that somebody's exposed to an offer, they don't typically buy it. But if you, after several follow-ups, maybe after the seventh or eighth time that somebody actually gets their eyes on an offer and considers it, they'll be more open to actually making that purchase. So that follow-up is critical in helping you recoup the most of your ad spend if you're paying for paid advertising. That's it. That's really the basics of what we're doing, right? There's definitely more advanced techniques involved, but just understanding these things, that we're sending an audience to an offer, knowing where to find those audiences, knowing where to find the offers, knowing how to connect them together through building these web pages called funnels, and knowing how to email your subscribers, people who subscribe to your list. You do all those things really well, even maybe some of those things really well, and you can make bad money at affiliate marketing or freelance marketing or whatever it is that we call that. So hopefully you got some value out of today. Please drop a comment below. Let me know if it was valuable for you to revisit the basics. Because I might have to do this every once in a while, just because we get new people that are watching that may have not seen me present the basics. My name is Eric Stephenson. Hopefully we'll see you in a future